I said 20 minutes, and I only have 2 laps left.
Someone's getting bitched at. Oh, I'm sorry, I can't use that language. Someone's getting yelled at by their partner. I don't know. Oh, big slide there. Oh, shit. I'm sorry, I try not to swear, but... Oh, the rears are heated. The rears are heated. This is not good. 17 of 18. All I gotta do is bring it home. Stop sliding around. This is not Tokyo Drift. Spungerson probably saw that slide and he's foaming at the mouth.
Ooh, you can't be doing that.
Last lap. All I have to do is make it around. Easier said than done. Oh, braking way crappy. Early and still didn't brake hard enough. And drink. And we've done it. Third place with only an hour of practice. Not bad. Yeah, I did update it. It still seems to be broken. Den Raven. Let's see, who are we waiting for? Hubris, you just went by, right? That is your last lap.
Yes.
And then Oasis, are you just about done? Or did you
Yeah, I'm on
finish?
the last couple corners.
Okay. I hear Adam's car in the distance, revving to the moon.
That's it.
Awesome. I think that's everyone. Nice race, guys. I have one thing to ask. If anybody could stick around for a couple minutes, who'd like to test out the Red Bull ring on the server with more than like 5 people. So if you have some time, maybe help us try that out. Other than that, you may speak whatever you want.
Is it safe to leave now?
Yes, you may leave.
I have about like 10 minutes. Sure.
Okay.
I know it sounds like a race car driver's excuse, but I feel like a lot of what happened to me was out of my control. I feel like I was there.
Yeah, same.
I'm with you, Hubris. I mean, that first corner, I think the issue was that I was in front of a lot of GT3 cars, and I'm not as fast down the straights, so you guys all absolutely pulled on me, and everyone, I just got tapped from behind, and that's what the accident happened. I'd love to see a different...
I was so disappointed when that happened, because on the start, I don't know if anyone saw, but I had taken up like 4 places, almost 5. And I was going for a 6 to, be almost on the top 5, and then cars were sideways in front of me all of a sudden.
What actually happened? Like, I have no clue. All I know is that I saw all the GT3 cars actually really barreling down on me, and then I know I'm turned. That's...
I think it probably had to do with some desync, because I know, at least on 4 actually, desync affected my race between a few racers at least. So
praise Jesus, we got the whole replay now.
Sweet.
Yes.
I'd love to see it.
Yeah, Clovis, I kind of held back there at the start to make sure we didn't get too close.
Thanks.
Yeah, that was really nice.
I was gaining on you guys so much. I was running 124.7s, and my tires were absolutely shot because of being spun 3 times. So.
I had a nice little race with who was it? I don't remember, but it was some Z4s in a McLaren. We were in the back fighting for like last 3 positions.
Oh, it's me, probably Splendid.
Yeah, you were.
It wasn't
Z4.
All right, the server's up, guys.
It wasn't the last 3 positions, Hubris, because I was behind all of you. I want you to understand.
So the,
that was
I know
Eric
what
Pilk, that was Splendid, and Eric Pilk ahead of you.
Yeah, I know.
Because
and
we
I
were
had,
following that battle.
I think I had Eric overtaken at one point.
I
and
hope
then he just outbraked me into the one corner, and I was so disappointed because I would have had a pass just on the last
hope
lap.
I
That
got
was really
absolutely
close.
no screen time, because after the beginning when I got spun, it was very difficult for me to regain because I just had absolutely no confidence.
I'd like a back of the pack view of that accident, because I want to I don't want to blame anyone. I just want to know if I could have avoided that at all, because I felt like I was taking it very cautious and managing traffic well, and then all of a sudden, wall of cars.
Yeah, like I said, the only thing that I'd love to know is somebody that was back there that actually saw what happened. Because,
Which
like
point?
I said, at the first corner.
Not even a corner, the first bend.
I think it was Orestes. Pseudonym came to a stop, or he didn't get off to a good start or something, and Orestes tried to go around the outside, and I think he got loose.
Yeah, that's exactly
and he was in
what
the
happened.
grass.
I got a slow start off the line, and so the BMW directly behind me went up the inside, so I basically kept a straight line as possible just to try to avoid dodging in front of anybody. Orestes went around the outside, and so I've got cars on both sides of me going straight. Orestes got 2 wheels left off the edge of the track, lost traction trying to pull in front of me, and basically just T-boned himself in front of me.
So how did I get hit and all that? Because I was in front of you guys. I don't even understand.
I think you probably got accidentally hit and moving.
Where were you? Who were you?
What's going on?
Osis.
What's my name?
And I was in the Lotus in front of all the GT cars.
Hang on, let me toss this screenshot up to Imager. I think this may explain some things.
All I know
guys,
is
so,
that I saw... Go ahead.
Justify it. Well done to Clovis for winning again, 2nd week in a row. Absolutely brilliant racing. It's actually 3rd week in a row now.
How's that hot lapping?
It was alright, I suppose. I took it easy. Actually, I had one issue, but that was at the beginning. After I set my qualifying time, I started like practicing race starts, and I realized I could not do any proper ones, I guess with the setup that I had. So I had to change my first gear ratio, and I was hoping it wouldn't screw me up in the race, but it ended up being fine.
Nice. Hey H-Man, are you able to get in and try this? I just want to make. Some people complained about having.
I'm gonna come in.
Well,
I'm
talking
in there.
H-Man.
Let me try it. Make sure there's enough people in here. It seems like the latest update on AC has really helped my game.
Okay. Sorry to interrupt.
There was a couple people.
Stream here. Obviously, big well done to Clovis and H-Man. Everyone in that top 5. Great racing today. Really close, clean racing. And then some great racing. So those guys at the back as well.
Sorry for that dive, Spunger. I gotta just say, like, I dove. I don't know if you guys saw it. Like, second corner, just dove it because like I completely missed my braking mark. And I think it's a miracle that we didn't run into each other. But
I saw you in my side mirror, like just in my peripherals, and I was like, oh, he's coming in, and I just pulled away.
Oh man.
I felt like I was going to be able to, like, towards the last 3/4 of the race, and then I just didn't have the confidence, because I wanted to do it in the 4th corner, that you kind of, like, braked a little earlier than me, but...
yeah, a lot earlier. Yeah, you made me nervous. Like, I was definitely starting to start sweating there for a bit, because every time you come on right behind me in that 4th corner, and, like I heard it every time, so like every time in my head I'm like, how is he getting this close to me? And then, like it's just...
Alright, I went ahead and tossed the 2 screenshots. Basically, Orestes went sideways, bumped into Roses, back the other way, and then just basically cars everywhere.
And we missed all that on the stream.
You guys need to do this when you're on the stream. You need to start at a car that's near the back or middle, because you're always with the front guy, because you know he's going to do the best. But that way you never get to see what happens. Every stream I've noticed that. It's a habit.
And yeah, we're gonna naturally follow the front guys. But I'm just gonna mention here move of the race, the overtake of the race, because there were a lot in this race. Eric Pilk defending, I think, the 11th position on the final few laps of the race. I mean, Splendid had already overtook him, and Eric just got back under braking and made it stick on the inside. That was amazing. We were following that, and I was like, wow, I haven't seen that in a while.
Me and you, Pseudonym, that was a pretty good battle as well for the lap or so.
Yeah, we had, I think for the last 5 laps, we just followed the guys around 10th place.
Well, that was way earlier.
That was that was like the first couple laps.
Yeah.
The hard left, like increasing radius. Like I think you dove up the inside and then cut the corner. Like all 4 wheels off, so I wasn't sure whether you were going to give the place back or not.
I saw you turning in, and I didn't know where to turn in on that. I was really loose, that's why I ended up cutting the corner, because that's how that car is. But I knew I was going to brake later than you, because you brake, well, that's just that car. You brake really early compared to the Lotus, just because it has so much less weight.
Yeah.
So, but the back end got really loose. Go ahead, Eric.
Somebody say I did something good. I wasn't really paying attention.
Yes, you did well.
Thanks.
Pseudonym, when our cars decided to do osmosis, did that affect you at all?
I don't remember any of that happening.
I think it was you. Who was it?
Yeah, it was Pseudonym. He was the one next to you, or close to you.
And then our cars became one briefly.
Yeah,
but
so I'll post my full replay up on YouTube. It'll be probably 5 hours or so with my upload speed.
Oh, that was
yeah, if you
tighter than I
take a
thought.
look and see it from my point of view, I didn't collide or merge
So
with
that was
anybody.
just desync then, huh?
Yeah, it seems like the server got really laggy in the middle. I know I had a moment when Clovis lapped me that my whole computer just, it wasn't my computer, because it was fine, it's just the server just lagged and put me going straight, which is interesting.
That's strange, because I didn't have any issues for the whole race.
I think that's because you guys were up front. I don't think that you were affected by most of it.
Yeah.
Because I know when I was in the pack, before I got dropped back the second time after rolling over, like it was really tricky to figure out where a car was. Like I'd go in a corner with somebody and pretty much just have to give position because I was too afraid of what might happen.
Oh, so you did roll over?
I did, yeah. I completely flipped it.
I
because
missed it completely.
a car went inside of it. Because the server lagged.
Was
My
that
car
after
flipped
like turn
randomly.
3 or something?
That was on the back straight.
Right, yeah. It from behind, I was maybe 10 car lengths behind. It looked like you just flipped in the air out of no reason.
Yeah. That's what it was like when I was driving it too.
Oh, jeez.
It was a disappointing race for me. Normally I always have a very positive feeling after a race just because I had fun, but this one was just like, you know, beating after beating of thing I couldn't really take
My
care
goal
of.
was beating you, and it didn't happen, so I'm upset. That's
I know, but I beat a Lotus. That's not a big deal for you.
Oh, shit.
I was hoping
yeah.
top 10 because there weren't really that many cars. I figured, I think I may have been able to do it in a perfect situation, but that's life.
I did not. Yeah, Pseudonym. I didn't realize how slow BMWs were through that that double apex, or else I wouldn't have ran it. Killed my own race by running into the sand. But through that second part, like I can carry so much more speed onto that straight, and you just.
So, if you're talking about me, it may be just me, not the BMW.
Well, I think it's the BMW in general, because that's where I was making time up in, like, the last sector, for instance. I made a ton of time up on the leaders, lap time-wise, on the GT3 cars, lap time-wise. Just because...
Sorry.
Wait, which... The third corner? Where you come onto the long straight?
Yeah.
The BMWs have to brake earlier. But I think, like, I was
Well, I'm talking about off after you come onto the long straight, that corner there, I can just take so much more speed throughout it, is what I'm saying.
Okay.
So
yeah.
I end up with a lot more speed coming onto the straight. You guys absolutely decimate me going down the straight, but it's just going onto the straight, I have so much more speed.
You want to know my least favorite part of that track? When you take that sharp left-hander and go up the hill, because the Lotus has no torque. So we go up the hill,
I don't know, I would
gain a whole lot of speed up that.
I would, I had one good lap where I was happy with my, that, but the issue is, I didn't do the thing with the second gear. My second gear was an acceleration second gear, not a accelerate out of corner second gear. So, the issue was on the sharp hairpin and that corner, the second gear was just gone. It was just so long that it couldn't catch up. The car couldn't. There was no way I was shifting down to first.
Gear basically a corner gear. Adam, I want you to watch my car actually through one of these sections, because up here there's a corner where it just bounces. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, that corner, my car bounces and unsettles and makes it like spin out.
Yeah,
is that the left-hander, where you change direction? I actually looked it up, me and Spider, and that is there in real life.
What?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Yeah, that bump.
Maybe we just gotta figure out how to take it.
We watched a Formula BMW, and it absolutely like almost gets sideways going around that corner.
Yeah, when I first started racing this, I was having issues, but now I can get through there without trouble at all. I think it's just the corner that you're gonna have to learn. But is anybody having any issues, like high CPU usage or lag?
I'm having lag, or CPU usage, matter. It's running over 95 hot.
I'm running over 95, but I'm not lagging or anything, and that's actually kind of normal for me anyway.
Okay.
Yeah,
I think it should be thorough.
Perfect. It's flat at the frame rate I set it at, and not giving me warnings.
It's actually about 20 FPS lower than the other track, but it
I
doesn't
still
bother
vote
me.
we should do Nürburgring though, because that would be so much fun.
The only problem
all the issues with that been fixed though.
The only problem with that is if you go off course and like get sent back to pits, that'd be the most frustrating race in the world, because you could lose, you know, a good 8 minutes,
4 minutes,
or 4 minutes, 7 minutes, whatever it be, of time.
We should do a race at Algarve.
I nearly quit
Yeah.
after the first bend on this track. I can't imagine what it'd be like getting put 8 minutes behind everybody.
Yeah, so the three
Yeah.
tracks I'm thinking is the Algarve, International, whatever, which some of us have raced on here. This track, Red Bull Ring, or Nürburgring, Nürburgring Sprint. So,
Wow, you
Nürburgring
can't take
Sprint
that
is
quick.
easy because we know it's gonna work.
Ah, what just happened?
I have no idea how I spun
What
out
is that
there.
small track that comes with the game, though? That one track.
Magione?
Maggio.
Imagine?
Yeah, that.
That would be
That
that'd
would
be
be
really
a good
fun.
track.
There's,
That'd
like,
be
no
a lot
they
of
have a
laps,
chance.
but it would be a ton of fun, I think.
I don't think there's very many overtaking opportunities. Is the issue.
Would you guys like to
it's
try it a
quite
minute?
quite long.
Let's try it. Yes.
We can
please.
try it a quick second, just see, and we'll skip right to race and see what happens.
I think that's a good
Does
idea. Can we
anyone else have,
add
like,
the
giant bump in the
SLS at
middle
the
of
same time?
lap?
In the middle
Yeah,
of the
that-
left-hander? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what we were talking about earlier. That's
Okay.
there in real life.
Oh, really?
So, yes.
You have to be. You can take it actually.
Oh, the thing
But
with
it's very
Maggio,
hard.
not enough pits. That's what it was.
Is it?
There's only 18, I believe.
Oh. Let me look. I'll check.
User disconnected from your channel.
Let's see. Well, that's Mid Ohio.
18.
18. Okay.
Is that not enough for us?
We had
Close.
17 today.
Yeah.
Including the Twitch guys.
Commentators. Yeah. There was still only 2 of them.
I like the Aosta Grand Sport, but that's 16 as well. That's the only problem.
Laguna Seca.
But
The
there's like
music
visual.
is crap on
Yeah,
it,
the
so of course,
it's not finished. Like if it
It looks
was,
gross.
yeah.
I have performance issues at Laguna Seca.
Try Magione, because I doubt we'll get over 16 drivers. It'll be
Okay.
end season.
What about Trial Mountain?
That wouldn't be good for a race. It's good to drive on, but
Wait,
for
no, I
racing,
take
it's
that back. I
impossible.
take that back. Z4s will obliterate everything. That's not fair.
That track is absolutely insane.
It's actually pretty smooth.
As soon as we get to the twists, I'm just gonna make my car as wide as possible, and then.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, the track is smooth, but the insane elevation changes are
Fun.
absolutely crazy to try the
I
race
think-
on.
I think we should race on Rainbow Road. I don't think anyone else will disagree.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Or VIR. I don't know why VIR is an issue.
Nope, I think Rainbow Road is better than VI.
Yeah, but if
Rainbow
you have
Road.
the pits, that's gonna be a pretty big.
Was
section.
there an update to the VIR track? Because last time I
Okay.
raced it, it was not accurate at all.
I
No,
don't
it's
know
still that
which
way.
version.
It's not accurate.
It's drivable, but the elevation's wrong.
All right, the
And
server's
the golf is
restarted.
wrong.
You guys would rejoin?
Did you add the SLS? So
No, there's not enough pit spats.
Can you
Just-
just ditch one car?
No,
Oh.
it's just easier for me to
I'm
modify.
off. See you guys.
that
Wow,
code.
you got rid of the best car.
Big
You
Damn.
got rid of the Lotus though.
This is just a quick test. You guys can survive.
Lotus. But Lotus.
Butt Lotus. That's what it is a butt Lotus, isn't it?
But Lotus.
Wow.
No comma.
I think
What was
User
wrong with
disconnected
Blackwood
from your
again?
channel.
Holes in the side of the track, so like if you fall off the track,
Yeah.
there's a couple spots where there's like holes in the grass, which really sucks because it is a really good track, and I would love to do that.
I've never fallen through one of those holes though. You have
And
to
I,
go
I
way
I
out
thought
of the
they
way.
fixed a lot of them.
I have.
it felt
They
like.
have, they did. It was really bad, but they
Bad
did
boat skip.
foot skip, yes. But there still are a couple. We actually
So-
had issues when we were testing the GP2 cars there.
Oh man, that was the best though.
It was crazy.
Oh,
Felt through
sweet.
so many
You can
holes.
kick the tail out on the Z4. Nobody told me that.
You can do it on the Lotus too. Come on,
Yeah,
get good.
but the Lotus you can't just like power on
skip.
oversteer. You have to like flick it. The
I-
Z4 you just mash the gas. I like that.
It
I
snaps
hate
though.
this fucking track so
Oh, well.
much.
Do you?
Why?
It's gonna be a nightmare in these cars.
I hate completely level tracks. They're just so boring.
This track's actually pretty challenging.
I like it.
It's one of those tracks that I know is good, but I never want to race it.
Oh man, I'm
So-
second.
Oh
This is gonna
Christ,
be
I'm
bad.
first.
I've raced the GT3s here before. It's actually pretty good.
I think this is going to be doable.
I've never raced the BMW before, so you guys are in for a treat.
I'm in the McLaren for the first time too.
I think the Lotus needs a small turbo to be competitive. Or very.
I don't want to
quickly
start
drive.
7th.
Wow, there's a lot of people here.
I think the Lotus is fine as it is. It just takes a different track that doesn't have all the long straights.
Yeah. If we had tire chicanes on those straightaways, there you go.
I mean,
Do it.
it's the Lotus is basically the Red Bull in real life, where it's really fast around the corner.
Lights.
I don't know where to brake. Oh.
Oh.
Oh. No.
There goes everyone.
Who was that?
That was me. I'll take the blame on that one. I don't know how to BMW. I'm so used to the Lotus.
Alright, after that, you guys there.
See you, Blue. Oh, this track is so hard. I love how we did no practicing at all.
No, okay.
YOLO, right? I guess that's what they say nowadays.
Yep, you only lap once, there you go.
I'm pretty sure that's Sebastian Vettel's mantra.
You only lap once because you'll die on the first corner.
Why does it seem so bumpy?
Because these
It
cars
does
are
seem
bumpy.
really bumpy.
That's just the back straight.
Seems like all over for me.
Same.
In the McLaren.
Everything seems bumpy when you're driving a Lotus.
It's true. I had the anti-roll bars on that car maxed out. It was
I had the
not
rear at
forgiving.
4.
I had
front
it
at
maxed
3.
in the front, and then the rear was one click down, I think.
I would always
Pretty much
rather
all the
have
way.
less in the front than the rear.
Really? I'm the
I
opposite.
drove differently.
Always
First thing I
less
do
in
on
the
a
rear
car
for
is
grip.
press wave
Is
on
that
the
you?
front.
I think you disappeared for a while and then teleported back into me.
Yes, you did.
Yeah, my tires are broken now.
And
Rest in
dust
pieces.
flaps. You've got like
And yeah, my
1,000
steering's
things.
gone. Yeah,
I
Nerd,
think
when
this
you
is
hit
not
me in the
that
rear
bad.
view mirror, I saw like your tires go through the roof of your car. There was something on top of your spoiler.
This track makes me sick. There's too many corners.
I actually think
The
this
last
makes a good
sector
track.
sucks.
I'm really enjoying this.
It's
Yeah,
making
this
me
is good
dizzy.
running.
I love this track with
Doesn't
a
mean the track's
manual
bad.
SS.
Yeah. I
mean,
really like the
with
last
a-
couple
with a
corners,
H
you can
shifter?
just power slide.
Oh yeah.
Don't get me wrong, I like this track, like especially with the Cobra and stuff, but this, oh, it's rough.
You gotta lock your camera to the horizon rather than the car. Keep the bouncing.
Oh, that's probably what's doing it.
That's yeah.
Because
it
like
is.
I'm physically starting to feel sick.
Whenever I know
Also,
I'm on a track that doesn't have hills, I always lock camera to horizon because it makes it so much easier to look at. Z4 is basically SLS. The roll cage. This is fun.
Endless power.
I know. I know it's not that much faster, but it really does feel faster.
Then SLS?
No, than the Lotus, this car.
That's because it's so much more planted.
Oh, this is miserable. Okay, thanks guys for helping.
No, but just like the acceleration out of a corner feels way quicker. I think it has torque, something the Lotus lacks.
Yeah, but we carry.
Sound muted.
Thanks everyone for watching the stream, if anyone's still connected. I can't tell because Twitch broke. But thanks for watching. And I will see you probably next Tuesday. Have a good night.